Hello, welcome back on second episode of cloud computing. So today we are going to take a tour of cloud computing where we will understand that how the clustering works, how the quorum disk work and what is the failover cluster. So my name is Amarnath Mishra and I warmly welcome all of you to our channel that is Blue Crest College BCC Broadcast. As we have already discussed in our earlier session, like what is the basic concept of cloud computing. Today we will understand that how this cloud works on the base of failover. So failover cluster works on multiple number of storage where one system will be get down and automatically it will be taken over by the another server. So there are huge number of resources are there which is existing in the cloud structure, and there are big concept of the virtualized environment, that virtual platform is required in this cloud structure. So I have came to my PC. So this is my PC. Now I will connect to my cloud system. So I will first check the connectivity between the system from my PC. So I will ping 10.0.0.1 and I am getting that reply, it is coming. So connectivity is there. I will also connect to my another system. I will check the connectivity. So ping, that is 10.0.0.2, and this is also replying, that is second cloud system. So both the nodes, so 10.0.0.1 is the node 1 and 10.0.0.2 is the node 2. So now if I want to take the remote connections of my cloud system, so I will put remote desktop. So 19 that is 10.0.0.1, and it will ask for the credentials. So you can see that. So this is the credential which is used over here, and we'll connect to the credential of the domain, that is your, so Adam at contoso.com, and password is, so I will connect to the cloud system and it is connected. So you can see that the systems are running in the cloud. So these are all the virtual systems which is running on the cloud system, that is the node 1, this is the base machine, that is the host machine, and these are all guest machine of the cloud system. So we will also connect to the another system, that is second node of the cloud structure, 10.0.0.2. This is the another node. So we'll put the credentials of the cloud, that is user at contoso.com. This is cloud admin, and we'll put the password. So it is connected to the cloud system and it is connected there. So you can see there are two nodes are there, node 1 and node 2, that is 10.0.0.1 and 10.0.0.2. So we will check here the connectivity and the all the features. So this is my virtual systems. So these are node 2 virtual system, this is the host machine, and these are the guest machines. Most of the guest machines are, they are not online. So we'll minimize this. We'll go to the connectivity of the ISKZ connector. So my ISKZ is connected and both the target and the initiator both are connected to the quorum disk. So this is node 2 target and quorum is the initiator. So this is your ISKZ initiator is connected to the both, and we can check this the disk information to the system. So I'll go to the base machine and we'll check the disk configuration. So this is the disk configuration, and I can see that the disks are connected over here. So you can see that there are disk 0 is the physical operating system is connected, and this is the disk 2, that is disk 1 and disk 2 are connected in the cloud structure. So these are connecting from the storage. So storage is providing me for the failover cluster. So if I want to initialize also, it will not be connected because it is been controlled by the cluster operation. So it is been managed by the failover cluster. So this is two disk is been connected, and similarly same structure is replica of node 1. So this is node 2 and we have same structure in the node 1. So we'll check the node 1, we'll move to the node 1, and this is our node 1, and we'll check the disk configuration of storage. So we'll move to the disk management, and here also we can see the same structure, that is the disk 1 and disk 2 is there. This is basically managed with the operating system, the disk 0, and disk 1 and disk 2 is connected for the cloud structure, that is the storage. You can see that the 35 GB 35 gig of disk space in the cloud, that is storage disk within the quota limit, and having the 10 GB 10 gig of disk is disk 2, that is in the quorum disk. So this is disk quorum connected to the iSCSI initiator on the failover cluster, and it is connected to the both. So now we can check in our storage that where this disk are been installed. So we'll move to the disk, we'll minimize this, we'll go to the storage. This is my storage where all the disk pool has been installed over here. So I'll go to connect to the storage, I will log into the storage. So I'll put up credential over here. So I'll log in. So this is my storage system where all the storage pool has been installed and all the cloud storage is configured over here as a quorum disk, as a storage disk, and failover is been controlled by the disk storage pool. So we'll move to the storage pool, and this is my disk which is managing from the node 1 and node 2. So we'll move to the storage disk. So this is my disk which has been created. So these are the disks which has been configured as a iSCSI, that is iSCSI initiator and targeted system is over here. So the target is basically the storage and initiator is node 1. So you can see that disk 1 is connected to the node 1, that is the iSCSI initiator of node 1, and disk 2 is the iSCSI initiator of node 2, and this is the iSCSI target which is residing in the storage. So these are the disk pool which is configured in the storage. So now we will move to the node 1 and we'll see that the disk pool. So we'll go to the server manager. So this is my server manager, and I can see that in the dashboard, if I go to the servers, in the servers we can see that these are the storage is there. So if we go to the storage, we can connect to the storage, and this is the information which is getting the storage connection, that is 10.0.0.3, that is the storage address through which the iSCSI is targeting the storage. So you can see that over here. So this is the discovery where the address is 10.0.0.3 and the port is 3260, which is targeting to the storage, that is the disk where the disk pool is residing. So if I go to the cluster now, let us move to the cluster and we'll check the cluster over here. So we'll go to the cluster, failover cluster. So this is my failover cluster where I can connect and I can check my failover cluster over here. So this is here 10.0.0.3 is the iSCSI target where the port number is 3260 is connected. So now I will check. So now I will check. So now I will check my cluster. So you can see that the cluster is here. So this is failover cluster, and failover cluster is, you can see that Freetown is the failover cluster. Name is freetown.contoso.com. And if we check with the over here, the nodes are connected here. These are the physical nodes. That is the host system, that is host this node 1 and node 2. So both the nodes are up here. So you can see that they are already up. This is node 1 and node 2, both are up. And if you check with the storage, we have the storage which is in the disk pool. These are the disk is residing at the storage, that is in the disk pool. So the pool is, so disks are connected on the storage which is residing in the storage, and it is connected to the host machine which is connected to the host machine, and these host machine are in the cloud structure. So you can see that there are disk 1, disk 2 and disk 3. So 3 disks are connected in the cloud storage. So these are the storage pool which is managing these disks for the configuration of cloud computing. So whenever the node will be failed, suppose let's say an example, if the node 1 will be go down, then automatically my node 2 will be up. So it will be taken over. So that is what the failover will takes place. So I hope you have understand that how this cloud structure works, and we will see some more configurations on the cloud computing in our later videos. So if you want to know more about it, please visit to our college, 77 Wilkinson Road, Freetown. Thank you.